Hey, bourbon family, welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Happy Thankful Thursday, however you decide that you want to say it. I like both personally because it's almost the end of a long work week. Now, before I go any further, I am not a paid sponsor. My content is for those 21 years and older. I do not promote or sell alcohol. I'm just giving my opinion on something that I happen to love, and it just so happens to be bourbon. Fam, there's been a little bit of changes, as you can see. I'm testing out some merch for myself. Feel like the quality on this is pretty solid, and the logo came out looking really good. So, you know, it's kind of weird to have my own merch all of a sudden, but I see some of my other bourbon peeps out there doing it. So I thought, why not? But anyway, we're not here to talk about that, fam. What I am here to talk about today is a bourbon review. I spun the wheel of whiskey family, and what came up today was King's Family Ryeconic Honey Toasted. This is a handshake from my good friend Gonzo. He sent these to me a while ago, and I'm just now getting around to them, or some of you might know him as Wolfston. And like I said, I'm just now getting around to them. So the one thing I'm learning is it can be a little bit difficult to find these mash bills on this King's Family stuff. But after doing some of my research, fam, I was able to find that this is 95% rye and 5% malted barley. Coming in with not an age statement, could not find anything on that. The proof is 106, and the price point's coming in right around $80. And a little more of my research, it does say it is a distillery only, so you can only buy it in store down at King's in Sevierville, Tennessee. Again, it was kind of hard to find like anybody's takes on it, what they thought, that did they like, what they didn't like. Pretty much the only thing that I could find was just kind of a general summary that it's, generally praised for its complexity. Some reviewers noted its ability to balance the intense rye spice with a soft honey sweetness, and it's often described as a banger. So I think for just a overall general overview of this, I think that's pretty good, to be honest, but I will be the judge of that as well. Let's get into this nose, fam. Fam, on the nose for me, I immediately got a slight sweetness, almost like a sweet tea. And then that was followed by like some toasted oak, along with even a hint of like orange peel. And I feel like some mint is trying to come through on this, but it's not breaking through. Now let's see what this tastes like. This has got some absolutely beautiful fingers coming down. They are just taking their sweet old time. And speaking of sweet, you do get that honey sweetness, but here's the thing, fam, is it's not overly sweet. It's not like a dessert type of sweetness. But I also get that rice spice. I can feel it on the side of my tongue. Look at me. It's like, I just want to like chew on it. I'm also getting like a hint of caramel and even a little bit of cinnamon. The finish on this for me, I'm going to have to go with, this is kind of coming in at a medium to long finish. It's still kind of sitting there. I can feel like the rice spice still dancing around on my tongue a little bit. There's a lingering warmth, I guess, to it, so to speak. Maybe a little warmer than people would expect for 106 proof. I don't know. And there's just like, I don't know, the honey just kind of stays with you on the finish on this, along with that toasted oak that you got on the nose, comes back to you on the palate. This is really good. And I keep telling Wolf's Den I have got to, get down to, well, hey, I'd like to go and visit him, but I also want to get down and visit King's Family Distillery. Fam, for me, on the Whiskey Phoenix rating scale, this one is actually going to come in at a Phoenix. This is really bold and memorable, and a lot of the boldness and the as memorabilia. It's not memorabilia, but the memorable parts of this, if I could talk and say the word, is the fact that there is, the rye spice to it. The fact that you do get some of the, sweetness from the honey, but it's not overly done. And the fact that, just that toasted oak is there with you. This is a really good bourbon. And I know if I do make it down to King's Family, this is a bottle I'm coming home with. So there you have it, fam, on this Thirsty Thursday, this Thankful Thursday. What are you drinking on this Thirsty Thursday? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to give you guys a little clue what I'm drinking on Thirsty Thursday in a later video. So stay tuned for that. Fam, as always, if you are drinking, though, please drink responsibly. And remember, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I will see you in the next one.